Most people work harder when they want to get rich. But the rich? They think differently, literally. Think rich to become rich isn't just a catchy phrase, it's the unspoken truth behind every success story you've ever admired. If you've been living paycheck to paycheck, doing everything right, yet still feel stuck while others keep moving ahead, this is your wake-up call. Because the real obstacle isn't your job, your education, or even the economy, it's the mindset running your life. Every financial choice, every spending habit, every moment you chase money instead of mastering it, starts inside your head. And the best part? You can rewire it. Picture this, you're scrolling through Instagram, watching people your age travel, invest, and live free. You feel that tiny sting, why not me? That's not envy. That's the signal that your financial psychology's been hijacked. But once you learn to control your thoughts, beliefs, and habits, everything changes. You stop reacting and start creating. Imagine waking up every day knowing exactly how to make money work for you. Building habits that compound like interest, stacking smart decisions that quietly build freedom, not just wealth. This isn't motivation. It's mental engineering, the same pattern used by top performers, entrepreneurs, and investors to turn vision into value. And here's the truth no one tells you, your outer wealth will never grow beyond your inner wealth. When you think rich, you don't just attract money, you command it. So stay locked in. Because what comes next, the anti-routine, will completely flip how you see money, success, and yourself. Once you understand this, you'll never look at your financial life the same way again. Most people think success is all about chasing the bag, but here's the truth, what's inside you decides how far you go. Your thoughts, emotions, and daily habits quietly shape your results more than your grind ever will. It's wild, but two people can have the same financial education and the same finance tips, yet one builds a fortune while the other struggles. Why? Mindset. One believes money flows easily, the other believes it's always out of reach. Guess who wins that game? Think about the pursuit of happiness. Chris Gardner didn't just chase success, he became the kind of man who deserved it. His habits, his mindset, his belief that better days were coming, that's what pulled him through. That's financial psychology in action. You can learn how to make money all day, but if your inner world screams scarcity, it'll block every opportunity that comes your way. Shifting from "I can't afford that" to "how can I afford that" changes everything. Let's get real, your personal finance situation reflects your self-image. If you see yourself as broke, you'll find ways to prove it. If you start seeing yourself as someone who manages money wisely, you'll naturally act that way. Simple stuff like journaling your money thoughts or tracking small wins can rewire your brain for abundance. It's not magic, it's the compound effect of micro habits that align with a powerful money mindset. You ever noticed how in Rocky Balboa, Rocky's biggest fight wasn't in the ring, it was in his mind? That's the same battle most people face with money. External wins fade if your internal game is weak. You can make $1 million and lose it just as fast if your beliefs about wealth don't evolve. True success sticks when your identity upgrades to match it. That's why mastering your inner world isn't optional, it's the foundation. So, as you start transforming your money habits and mindset, remember this, the real work happens before the world ever sees it. The next step will show how focusing on abundance, instead of scarcity, isn't just a feel-good idea, it's the secret code behind lasting wealth. What you focus on multiplies, plain and simple. If your mind's stuck on what you lack, you'll attract more lack. But when you train your thoughts to lock in on abundance, everything starts shifting. That's the core of a powerful money mindset. It's not some think positive cliche, it's rewiring how your brain filters reality. Financial psychology proves your subconscious literally scans the world for what matches your dominant thoughts. Focus on loss, and you'll spot problems. Focus on opportunity, and doors start opening. You've seen this in the Queen's Gambit, right? Beth didn't just stare at the board, she visualized every move before it happened. That's how abundance works. You start seeing wins before they're real. You plan, act, and move like someone who knows growth is inevitable. That's not fantasy, it's a mental strategy. The same thing applies to money habits. Budget like you're already financially free, invest like you trust your future self, and watch how reality catches up. Here's a quick exercise that changes everything. Each morning, write 3 financial wins, no matter how small. Paid a bill early? Win. Saved $10? Win. Chose coffee at home instead of Starbucks? That's discipline. It's all about training your brain to see progress. Within 30 days, you'll notice your mindset shifting from "I never have enough" to "I'm building something solid." That's not luck, it's financial education in motion. Even in shows like Suits, Harvey Specter wins because he plays from power, not fear. He acts as if success is already his. You can apply the same principle to your financial life. Instead of thinking, "What if I lose?" think, "What if I win big?" That one mental switch can turn hesitation into execution. Every wealthy person started with that inner decision, to think bigger than their circumstances. And here's the real kicker: the more you focus on abundance, the more your world expands to match it. It's like your reality bends toward what you expect. So if you're ready to stop replaying scarcity stories and start creating wealth stories, keep going, because next, you'll see how aligning your mindset with skill turns that belief into tangible results. You can have all the financial education in the world, but if your mindset isn't right, you'll sabotage yourself before you even start. On the flip side, you can have the perfect money mindset, but without skill, without actually knowing how to make money, you'll stay stuck dreaming. Real wealth happens when those two collide: belief and ability. That's when your finance tips, money habits, and financial psychology start working together like gears in a powerful engine. Take Tony Stark from Iron Man. He's a genius with skill, but what made him truly unstoppable was his belief that he could create solutions bigger than his problems. He didn't wait for luck, he aligned his genius with confidence. That's the same formula for personal finance. Learn high-income skills like copywriting, coding, or investing, and pair that with the mindset that your effort compounds over time. That mix builds long-term wealth, not quick wins. Here's something most people miss: skill alone makes you money, mindset keeps it growing. Think of people who win the lottery. They've got the money, but not the identity to handle it. Within years, most go broke. But someone with a powerful money mindset and steady skills can turn $1,000 into $10,000 through smart decisions. That's not luck, it's financial psychology at work. It's knowing value creation beats instant gratification. If you want to level up, start combining daily learning with self-belief. Read Rich Dad Poor Dad to reprogram how you see assets and liabilities. Then practice your craft daily, whether it's investing in ETFs, flipping products, or building a side hustle. Each small win reinforces your confidence, and each skill sharpens your earning power. That's how you build financial momentum that doesn't fade when the hype does. And just wait, because when you align your inner belief with real-world execution, success stops feeling like a dream and starts looking like a pattern. The next part will reveal how staying vibrationally aligned with your goals keeps those wins from slipping away. You ever notice how some people make a ton of money fast, only to lose it just as quickly? That's what happens when success grows faster than your mindset. If your beliefs don't match your bank account, your subconscious finds a way to pull you back to what feels normal. That's why developing solid money habits and financial psychology isn't just about getting rich, it's about staying rich. You can't hold on to a life you don't feel worthy of. Look at the Wolf of Wall Street. Jordan Belfort mastered how to make money, but his inner world couldn't sustain it. His mindset was misaligned with long-term success, so it all collapsed. That's the difference between short-term hype and lasting wealth. Being vibrationally aligned means your emotions, actions, and identity match the level of success you want. It's not about faking it, it's about upgrading your inner operating system until abundance feels natural. So how do you do that in real life? Start by normalizing wealth in your environment. Read books, listen to podcasts, and surround yourself with people who see success as standard, not rare. Your social circle literally programs your subconscious. If you're around scarcity thinkers, your growth gets capped. But when you hang out with people who discuss finance tips, investments, and personal finance strategies casually, it shifts what your brain believes is possible. Remember that scene in The Dark Knight Rises when Bruce climbs out of the pit without the rope? That's alignment. He didn't just have strength, he became someone who believed he could rise. That's exactly what happens when your mindset syncs with your goals. You start acting from faith, not fear. You stop hustling from desperation and start moving with purpose. Success stops feeling like a fluke and starts feeling like your baseline. And that's the real unlock, transformation before transaction. You can't skip the identity shift if you want your success to last. Because next, we'll talk about how adopting a definite purpose reprograms your subconscious to chase progress on autopilot, and that's where things get seriously powerful. When you wake up every day with no clear purpose, life pulls you in 100 directions. But when you lock into one mission, your definite purpose, everything starts aligning. It's like your mind finally gets the memo, this is where we're headed. That's when your habits, money mindset, and even your emotions start syncing with your goal. Having purpose fuels discipline, and discipline turns into results. That's how financial psychology transforms your entire approach to personal finance. In Breaking Bad, before everything went off the rails, Walter White's transformation wasn't just about chemistry. It was about purpose. Once he believed he had something to fight for, he tapped into a version of himself that didn't exist before. That's the kind of energy you need when learning how to make money or mastering financial education. When your why is strong enough, excuses lose their grip. Purpose creates momentum that skill alone can't. Here's what's wild. Once your subconscious gets used to the rhythm of consistency, it starts working for you instead of against you. You begin seeing patterns that lead to success in all areas: business, health, relationships. That's why successful people often excel in multiple fields. They've trained their subconscious to expect progress. Just imagine your brain as a GPS. It can't reroute if you never set a destination. Define your goal clearly, and your daily actions start following it. A simple trick? Write down your top 3 financial goals and review them every morning. Visualize what hitting them would feel like: relief, pride, freedom. Your subconscious loves emotion. It treats it like code. The stronger the feeling, the faster it adapts. Combine that with consistent money habits like investing 10% of your income or tracking expenses weekly, and soon success becomes second nature. That's not theory, it's behavioral reprogramming. And when that purpose-driven rhythm starts taking over, things get exciting. Because next, you'll learn how to act as if, a principle that tricks your brain into aligning with the future version of you who's already living the life you want. Here's where most people get it twisted. They wait to feel successful before acting like it. But the truth? You have to flip the script. When you start acting as if you already have what you want, your brain begins to bridge the gap between who you are and who you're becoming. It's Financial Psychology 101. You start walking, talking, and thinking like someone who already mastered personal finance, and soon your external reality starts catching up. Take The Matrix, for example. Neo didn't instantly believe he was the one. He had to act as if until he truly became that version of himself. Same goes for your money mindset. Want to attract wealth? Act like someone who respects money, budget, invest, save, and talk about money with confidence. These small shifts send a message to your subconscious: we're done being broke energy. And your habits start to match that story. This principle isn't about pretending, it's about conditioning. When you act as if, you're building neural pathways that reinforce success. So, if you want to be financially free, start behaving like someone who already is. That means making intentional spending choices, investing in financial education, and keeping your standards high. Over time, those actions stop feeling fake, they become who you are. That's when your habits start producing real wealth. In The Devil Wears Prada, Andy didn't start out confident or stylish, but when she began dressing and working like a top professional, her world transformed. That's exactly what Act As If does. You're not faking success, you're preparing for it. You start vibrating on the same frequency as the life you're building. The result? People, opportunities, and income start matching your new energy. And once you learn to embody the future version of yourself, everything changes. But there's still one last piece to lock in, because even the best mindset can crumble if your environment and self-talk aren't in sync. Next, you'll see how surrounding yourself with the right influences becomes the ultimate multiplier for your success. Your environment shapes your reality more than most people realize. The people you hang out with, the content you consume, even the way you talk to yourself, they all send signals to your subconscious about what's normal. If your inner circle is filled with negativity or scarcity thinking, it'll drag your money habits and financial mindset down. That's why 1 Corinthians 15 verse 33 hits so hard. Bad company corrupts good character. Choose wisely who you let influence your world. Think about friends. Joey's easygoing energy was fun, but it didn't always inspire growth. Monica's disciplined mindset, on the other hand, influenced those around her to level up. Surrounding yourself with ambitious, financially literate, and positive people naturally boosts your habits. You pick up their language, thought patterns, and strategies. Your social circle becomes a live coaching session if you let it. Self-talk is just as crucial. Every time you say I can't afford this or I'm just not lucky with money, you're reinforcing scarcity programming. Swap it for I'm learning how to make money or I attract opportunities that grow my wealth, and watch how your mindset shifts. Even small changes in inner dialogue compound over months. That's financial psychology in action. It's subtle, but extremely powerful. Your inner programming also absorbs lessons from repeated exposure. Podcasts, books, conversations feed your brain with stories of success, actionable finance tips, and real strategies for personal finance growth. Over time, your brain rewires to recognize opportunity rather than risk. That's why people who constantly upgrade their mental environment consistently outpace those who don't. And here's the kicker: once you fully curate your influences, habits, and mindset, it amplifies every prior step you've taken. Your thoughts, actions, and energy naturally attract aligned people and wealth. The final leap? It's all about integrating every single lesson you've learned, from mindset to skills, from purpose to acting as if, into a life that consistently produces results. Remember how overwhelming it felt to compare yourself to others at the start? Now you know the only path that matters is yours: building money habits, strengthening your financial mindset, and taking deliberate action every single day. You've seen how mindset, skills, purpose, and environment all link together to create lasting wealth. And the best part? You've already started applying it just by watching and reflecting. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss tips that can transform your relationship with money. The journey doesn't stop here. Every step you take compounds like interest in your personal finance, turning small habits into major results over time. You deserve to see what consistent effort and the right mindset can do for your life. Now, if you're ready to take this to the next level, click the link in the pinned comment and start transforming your finances today. You'll learn exactly how to create passive income streams, eliminate debt, and maintain mental clarity under financial pressure. This is your chance to fully integrate the money habits and mindset strategies we talked about into a practical, step-by-step system. Check out the material in the pinned comment and start your transformation now. Your next step? Apply what you've learned, tweak your habits, and watch as your inner world reshapes your financial reality. Ask yourself, which money habits will I start today to create the life I've been dreaming of? Who will I surround myself with to keep leveling up? The answers will guide you, and the action you take now determines everything.